jerk you. Jerk you off. I wanna jerk you off. I wanna jerk you off. I'm gonna jerk you off. I wanna jerk you off. I wanna jerk you off. I'm gonna jerk you off. I wanna jerk you off. I wanna jerk it. I'm gonna jerk you off. I wanna jerk you off. I wanna jerk you off. I'm gonna jerk it. I wanna jerk you off. I wanna jerk you off. When I feel that dick inside my hand, when I get down like a dick in a hand, when you wanna fuck around with a man, if you wanna go, let's go, let's go. I don't even care, let's get, let's friend. I don't even care when I get on, let's go. Yeah, that's right, Donald Trump on the whole show. Yeah, he swept the states and all the places. You can't stop him, he's in wasters. Yeah, that's right, he picking his cabinet. Now there's nothing you can do with it. Yeah, that's right, Donald Trump won the game and the whole damn plane. He swept every motherfucking swing state, and there's nothing you can do but hate. Yeah. Yeah.
You're nuts. I wanna eat your butt. I wanna be your butt.
Sing happy tunes and sing Merry Christmas and wish each other Merry Christmas. These children are not going to have a Merry Christmas. How dare we speak Merry Christmas? How dare we?
Okay, you can pause it right there. So guess what?
Oh yeah, baby. Midday creep. No holds barred, baby. Anything goes today. Anything goes today, folks. Talking that shit here on the Midday Creep. I've been celebrating this Donald Trump win. Oh, it's been so nice. How do you feel? Hope everybody's doing good on this Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday with JD from New York. It's a Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I don't count Sunday, 'cause Mommy makes me dinner and tucks me in with my cat. Monday, Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. We got a lot going on, man. How many people are hating? They're staying at home and master-hating instead of celebrating. They're not celebrating. They're masterfully hating. They sit at home masturbating, master-hating on their cocks, beating their pieces, their pussies, their cocks, whatever they decide they are this week. These sick, insane, twisted motherfuckers. They're nuts. All these people that back in 2016, they were on the streets crying like fucking weirdos with their purple and fucking pink hair. And now here they are in 2024 crying all over again. Oh God, the world's gonna end. I'm gonna go. Wah, 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 wah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117
Everybody's doing it, from the Republicans to the Democrats. Some Republicans are pieces of shit, okay? But everybody's doing it. The Democrats sure as hell are doing it. They're pointing the finger at everybody. They're pointing the finger at themselves. They're pointing the finger at their best friends, their cousins, their aunts, their uncles. They're pointing the finger everywhere. Everywhere but themselves. Kamala Harris pointing at her fucking her East Coast guy that was supposed to distribute all the stuff for her, and he's saying shit about her on the news, and all kinds of hell breaking loose for the fucking just fucked up Democrat Party, if you want to call it that, whatever it is. It's because it's the shell of its former self. The great men and women that came out of the Democratic Party back in the day was insane. It was an all-star lineup. Okay? You're talking Kennedys, you're talking some of the biggest names in politics history, right? And look what it is today. Pelosi, Obama. Obama's a broke-ass man now, bro. Obama's been fucked over by Trump so many times now. Obama had his entire career taken over by a man named Donald Trump. Think about it. Even if you hate Trump and you love Obama, you got to admit it. The guy was once sat there and looked Obama in the face while he sat there and laughed about him and told jokes all night long. All these comedians got up on this fucking, on the stage and made fun of Trump all night long. And Obama hit him with a left-right double when he said, oh, you'll never, I'll be a lot of things, but you'll never be president. And everybody died laughing. But not only was he president in 2016 for 4 years, a good 4 years, but he did it again. And he won by a landslide. Now that we're like, a week removed from this election, right? You look back now, and what's the numbers now? They're through the fucking roof. It was a clean fucking sweep. Take out the goddamn brooms. In any sport, that would be considered an ass whooping. Okay? That would be considered a 4-game sweep. All right? In any sport, that would be considered you stepped up against a heavyweight and got your ass whooped. You got whooped out. And everybody's blaming everybody. Kamala Harris is blaming this one. That one's blaming this one. Whoopi Goldberg's on the street, and reporters are running up to her and asking her questions. She's like, no comment. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris paid for each and every one of these individuals to come on to help her with that concert that she threw, the free concert, and all this shit, all these A-list celebrities, all these people, that are backing down now. They're backing out of politics now. Half of them are all saying, I'm done with politics. You won't hear me talk about it no more. Meanwhile, that fucking piece of shit actor, what's his name? It'll come to me. He put out this fucking statement, and he said the most vile, outlandish shit about everyday Americans like us. If you're an American, everyday people like me, like you, everyday Americans. You got to hear what this guy said. Clooney, if you don't like this guy, if you don't hate this guy after you hear this, I don't know what you could, like, you're not capable of hate then, all right? You're not capable of hate if you don't fucking hate this guy after you hear what Clooney said, okay? This guy was saying, I don't like the fact, and I'm summing it up at this point, but you guys should read or hear what he said, because it's pretty fucked up. He basically was like, Americans in this country think that we don't connect with them, we don't know their lives, and we don't live their type of lives, but we do. We connect very well with the middle class, and we know their lives better than they think that we do. And we are smart, and we don't look at ourselves as just actors and actresses. We look at ourselves as voices. And like all this shit that he said, and he basically was like, when my power is my voice and my influence, and the everyday person doesn't have that. They use it through me. And all this like self-righteous, just garbage bullshit, right? That all these people are fucking saying now on The View and on this show and on that show and on all these podcasts. Like that guy Dynasty, whatever the fucking stupid, I mean, what a dumb fucking name. Just like that other guy named Crack or Crank or fucking Jank, whatever the fuck his name is from the Young Turks. All these people are fucking weird, and they're all moaning and bitching and moaning and crying and going on and on and on like little twats. And you want to know something? If I would have watched Kamala Harris win, I wouldn't be sitting there bitching and moaning online. I wouldn't be posting shit online going, I'm so upset. I think I'm going to leave. You heard this bitch Barbara Streisand? Listen, first of all, Barbara Streisand with your fucking hook nose. First of all, you were popular like, what, 60 fucking 70 years ago when you had a fucking half of a decent vagina and it wasn't roast beef curtains like it is now at fucking 80, all right? And people liked you and you sang this weird shit and acted and people like got off on you. I didn't find you hot. You look like a fucking next door neighbor to me, like some like homely looking bitch. But you fucking go on and on and on about this whole fucking thing about, oh, I'm going to move to England now. I'm going to go over here and over there. And Donald Trump's going to build a wall and he's going to do this and he's going to do that. And it's like, shut the fuck, go move to England then. Go take Whoopi Goldberg, take fucking Oprah Winfrey, and take all these other fucking idiots that are sitting there bitching and moaning and ducking and dodging and weaving. And you know something? Tomorrow, Trump goes to the White House to meet up with Joe Biden because Joe Biden now is kind of taking this as like, you know what? We're going to be all right, folks. We're going to be all right. Hitler's not going to hurt us. I'm going to meet Hitler tomorrow. You see? I'm going to meet Hitler at the White House. No, this is hyperbole. I'm going to meet Hitler at the White House tomorrow. I'm going to meet him, and we're going to have a great time meeting Hitler. We're going to connect on a level. Me and Hitler connect. I deal with Hitler. I'll tell you, I deal with Hitler. My father was Hitler's friend. Listen, he's going to meet Hitler tomorrow. Hitler's coming to the White House to meet the ex-president, soon-to-be ex-president. Do you believe some of these idiots want Kamala Harris to step down so she can still be, Biden to step down so Kamala Harris could become president? And they were actually floating this idea, like trying to float this idea of this shit. These people are weird. This shit they come up with. I honestly think that they come up with some of these ideas like replacing Biden and doing the weird shit that they do. Not only just replacing Biden. I can understand them replacing him, right? But how they did it was fucking stupid, right? And like these ideas they come up with, like it's almost like they come up with them just because they can come up with them. Like there's no real good strategic, reason for them to do what they do. They're just doing it because they can do it, and they're flexing their muscle. Because when the three big powers come together, like Pelosi and fucking Clintons and the Obamas, you got to listen. There's nothing you can do if you're a Democrat. There's nothing you can do. If those three are with you, are next to you, or put you in charge, or anything remotely close to running for president or anything, they have their hands so far up your ass, it's like they're president anyway. Okay? So, it's like, how do you expect Democrats to even do anything or say anything? They can't even describe to you what a woman is. And I know that most of them know what a woman is, right? And want to tell you so bad what a woman is, but they can't. Just like Kamala Harris wanted to tell you so bad that the president of the United States was fucking brain dead. But she couldn't do it. She had to just sit there and go, I wouldn't change a thing. She is a fucking idiot. Because when you get hit with a question like, what would you do different than Joe Biden? You got to be ready to answer that if you're running for president. And this bitch froze up and said, I can't think of anything. I mean, come on, how fucking stupid are you? I mean, really. You can't answer that question. That's the golden ticket question. If you can answer that good, you can win a presidency. You know what I mean? And she couldn't do that. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I know you have loyalty to Joe Biden, who not only picked Kamala Harris right after he said it that he was going to resign, and the reason he did that was because he put Obama and all these other people in a position where they had to go with her, which I don't think they wanted to. But, it is what it is. It's all hindsight now because Trump not only beat that ass, where even the most popular TV show host on TV, even the most funniest popular TV host on TV, right? All said that there's no way Trump's winning and there's no way he wins the popular vote. Absolutely no way, right? I heard them all saying it. And you know what happened? They all ate crow. They all ate crow because they all found out that They had no clue what the fuck they were talking about. This one woman, you had to hear this fucking bitch. I got to play this shit for you guys. You're going to fucking lose it. This bitch is sitting there laughing about how stupid the guy is that she's speaking to at some store, getting like a sandwich or some shit, or breakfast, right? And she's sitting there laughing her ass off at how stupid this guy is because he's voting for Trump. And she's trying to tell him, honey, I'm a pollster. And you're a fucking moron. And Trump's, he's going to lose. He's losing right now. And I'm like, oh my God, man, these people are fucking out of their minds. They really, truly are. They really, truly are. Check this out.
First of all, I'm not going to worry about it, Phil, because he's not going to win.
She's going to win this. She's going to take every one of the swing states. And I said, you do realize you wasted your vote, right?
There's no world in which Donald Trump could, no imaginable world in which Donald Trump could ever win a popular majority in America.
What are we going to say to Donald Trump in November?
Bye, bye, bye.
You can call her Madam President in 19 days.
It's going to be a landslide. I think they're going to call it Tuesday night, too.
She's definitely going to win the popular vote. I think he will, of course, go batshit insane as he always does. He won't accept it.
These are the greatest
Yeah,
pre-election cocky, taunting videos
They
that
got it
Democrats and their
all
supporters.
figured out, guys. They got it all.
Just prior to the...
They got it all figured out, guys. The pollsters, the yolsters, the molsters, they got it all fucking figured out, right? All these people who do shows on TV, who get paid thousands and millions of dollars, they all got it figured out. They all know what's going to happen. They all know.
Genius.
They all know. Listen to this fucking cunt. Listen to this wild cunt.
We're closing in on almost 5 p.m. Eastern time, and I've been tracking everything that's been going on across the country today. And my most important encounter was when I went out to get my champagne. I was talking to the guy in the store, of course, asking him, did he vote? And he said he did early voting, and he asked me if I early voted. And he asked me, you know, why I was getting the champagne. And I said, because I'm going to be toasting Madam President tonight. And he just looked at me with kind of like a smirk on his face. And I said, you know, she's going to win this, right? And he says, oh, well, it's very, very close. And I said, no, it's not. He says, well, what do you mean? I said, no, it's not. The women of America are making their voices heard. Reproductive rights is what it all comes down to. And women are voting in numbers relative to men that are unbelievable. She's won this. And I said to him, she's going to take every one of the swing states plus Iowa. And he said, oh, but the numbers are so close. I said, I'm a political analyst. I'm telling you right now, the numbers are there. She's taking this election. And then I said to him, you realize, and he didn't tell me who he voted for, but of course I knew. Man. And I said, you do realize you wasted your vote, right? And I didn't care. And I walked out with my bottle of champagne and happily walked home. Bye-bye. So, as you know, Kamala Harris did not win the election.
And then here she is. And then here she is afterwards. You guys got to hear the after effect, bro. Bye-bye. 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 Fucking chicken.
Champagne and happily walked home. Bye-bye. So, as you know, Kamala Harris did not win the election. As the numbers stand right now, there were 18 million fewer votes than in 2020.
Oh, where'd those votes go?
As I said all along, you have to have a huge, huge turnout.
Oh,
and it goes to the Dems. And we didn't have it.
Oh.
There is one fundamental thing that you cannot account for
Listen to this.
when you're using data to predict or project
Listen to this.
the outcome of an election is you can't factor in the impact of racism or the existence of racism and misogyny.
Wow.
I would love to see that dude's reaction right now. How she told that cat.
It all comes down to racism, right? because there's no other reason why we would all vote for a fucking racist, you know, piece of shit like Donald Trump. You know what I mean? Like, there's no other reason why. It's got to be, you know, it's got to be because the country's racist still. You know what I mean? We haven't moved on in life, you know? We're still all racist assholes. You know what I mean?
Movement.
We're gonna win. We're gonna win. I mean, not to be, you know, cocky, but I'm optimistic.
Okay, so let's keep it together, people. I haven't changed my map. Check it out. I still have Harris is getting 349 electoral votes.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a landslide. I know a lot of you are sleeping better because we're having discussions and you're starting to realize this is very realistic. I also have people saying not only do they agree with me on Florida, but
listen,
so many people are telling me to change Texas to blue. Look at how many votes we have to clear. Don't listen to CNN
he's so
or any of the
cute.
media.
He's so cute.
They're just
This
going straight
fucking
off
white
these weird...
bleached fucking idiot. He's so cute, this fucking guy, right? So cute, you balding white fucking white out fucking idiot.
And
Michigan, because all these people know so much better.
It's
you
going to
know.
be a landslide. I think
It'll be a landslide. Yeah.
Tuesday night too.
You can call it Tuesday
I don't care
night
what
too.
Trump plans on doing.
I don't know what Trump plans on doing, but I didn't call it. Yeah, they did call it Tuesday night, you fucking idiot. Look at this. The guy's got basically every fucking state for Kamala.
Bye, bye, bye.
Oh, look at, oh, that was so
Ellen
cute.
DeGeneres
Let's see that. Let's see that. Look at how cute.
What are we gonna say to Donald Trump in November?
Bye, bye, bye.
Oh.
DeGeneres is looking rough these days. Why is it that every washed-up celebrity that showed up to...
Holy shit, man. These people, bro. I love it. I love it. A lot. I love it. All right, because now Biden's got to meet Hitler tomorrow at the White House to say, hey, here it is. I kept the lights on. I kept it warm for you. We've been watering your plants you had in the back over there. We noticed the plants you left. We've been watering them. They're good. So you can move back in for another 4 years because you know what, Joe? You ain't doing another 4 years because you're not capable of it. You're not capable of doing another 4 years. So step aside. You didn't even run. I'm the only one that beat you. Well, you know what? You could put that notch under your belt. You're a lifelong politician who ran for office, who ran for president like fucking 10 times, you know, and you came at the right moment where everybody hated this guy, or there was maybe the majority of people hated him during COVID. I don't know what the fuck happened there because 18 to 20 million more people didn't vote this year as opposed to 4 years ago. What the fuck is that all about? Where is that 20 million people? Were they made up? Did they die? Did they exist? I mean, I don't think anybody really knows that. And nobody's asking the question in the media. You don't really hear that from anybody, not even Fox, really. You know, they mention the fact that there was like 18 to 20 million less voters, but they don't fucking question it at all. They don't say a word. That's because the media is in on the whole fucking thing. So is Fox. Everybody is. Because if they weren't, people would be looking into shit like that. People would be looking into fucking Ghislaine Maxwell's list of these people that were fucking kids and little girls, and they would call up those people and prosecute those people with the list on it. People would be going after P. Diddy and all the people that he has listed in his video after video after video that the government now has. And like, why don't we really just apply the law everywhere? You know, you got idiots on TV still on The View on there, this Puerto Rican woman on The View, and she's speaking in Latino and all this stuff and like looking into the camera and really fucking emotional, and she's like, listen, what Trump is going to do is he's going to get people like your grandmother, your fucking friend down at the store that does your fingernails, your barber, your fucking, the guy who brings the groceries to your house for your great-grandma, your next door neighbor, your cousins, your friends, your brothers, your sisters, and he's going to deport these people. And it's like, are they here illegally? Well, yeah, some of them are. Okay, so, like, what are we supposed to do? Just, that's your cousin. Let him come here. You know what I mean? No, what happened to the law, the rule? Like, what happened to these laws apply for everybody? I break the law, I get arrested, I get thrown in jail. I don't break the law because I don't want to be thrown in jail. There's plenty of things that I would love to do that I'm not allowed to do. All right? Just like all of us. There's plenty of things we would all love to fucking do, but we don't do it because we'd end up in jail, right? These people just think that, like, hey, you know, that's my aunt, that's my uncle, that's my grocer, that's my fucking guy who does my hedges in the backyard. There's the guy, Felipe, who cleans up the fucking leaves. Like, he's allowed to stay here. Why? Why is he allowed to stay here? And fucking for 250 years before that, everybody had to go through this whole fucking process to come here. But now, now we don't have to do shit. You don't have to do nothing. Why is that? Why did 18 million fucking less people vote? What is that? What is that? Where are these people on all these P. Diddy fucking lists and all these fucking Sex Island lists and all this shit? Where is all this shit? Where is it? Nobody could tell us. Nobody could answer. You know what? Trump, you want to fucking make a difference? Now that you're in, you got a fucking mandate now. You got a mandate now. Your mandate is you do everything you said you were going to do. And you go after everybody, and you put people on everybody. And hey, listen, if detectives go and they look into somebody and that person's clean, then fucking leave them alone. They don't deserve to be badgered. I don't give a fuck who it is. If Nancy Pelosi is clean and they can't find nothing on her, leave her the fuck alone. Okay? But if these people are dirty and there's stuff on them, you need to prosecute every fucking one of them to the highest extent of the law. That's your responsibility. That's your responsibility. Okay? For all of us voting for this guy, the popular vote, the electoral college, everything. We gave him everything. The House, the Senate, we gave them everything. Everything, okay? Our vote don't matter. These bitches want to talk shit. These homely ass, cat licking pussy fucking weirdos. Like, they want to sit there and they want to judge us and they want to fucking call us racist. Oh, America, the reason they voted for Trump is because America's still racist. Fuck you, you're racist. You sit there and say that black men and Puerto Ricans and white men and all these people are racist, and that's why we couldn't vote Kamala in because, well, obviously Puerto Rican men are racist and obviously black men are racist. And then Al Sharpton sitting there agreeing and saying the same shit. Yes, black men are racist. There are a lot of black men that can't see a woman in charge, don't like having a What? There's white men that don't like having a woman in charge. There's Mexican men that don't like having women in charge. There's Puerto Rican men that don't like having women in charge. There's every kind of fucking man that don't like having women in charge. Okay? It's not, and you know what? It's not racist. They just don't like women in charge. What are you gonna do? It's their right to vote whichever fucking way they want. But these people sit there and they tried to spin it into racism and that America just ain't as far along as we thought they were. We thought that America was woke and that we were starting to make the turn around the corner to being no, we are there, motherfucker. We are there. Go to any other country in the world and pull the shit that these motherfuckers pull here and see if they get away with it, not stoned in the fucking street. Gays for Palestine. Go to Palestine and wear your t-shirt and see what happens. Go anywhere else on this fucking earth and wear that t-shirt and see what happens. Okay? Go to most places in this earth except for around here and see what happens, right? Right? So stop the fucking shit, man. Stop blaming it on racism and stop. It's that you people are so fucking woke and so out of touch with everything, like George fucking Clooney, who chastises everybody and talks shit and says he's leaving politics. Motherfucker, you ain't in politics to begin with. What do you mean you're leaving politics? You're not even in politics. Okay, you and your fucking 7-part page that you put out in the fucking paper, like, you know, telling Biden to step down. Like, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? And if you talk to him, he will tell you straight up to your face, I do relate to people like you, so don't tell me I don't relate. I do relate. And it's like, no, you don't, motherfucker. You've been rich for fucking how long? You've been in Hollywood living there for how long, bro? You're high off the sweet air out there, bro. You don't know what's what, bro. These guys don't get hit with inflation. They don't worry about gas. They don't give a fuck about anything. It's not like they're worrying about money ever. Ever. So you don't relate. Shut the fuck up, George Clooney. Go make another Ocean's fucking Part 95, you old fucking farty fuck. All right? Like, go fucking blow Brad Pitt, you fucking, go 69 Brad Pitt, you fucking loser. So, you and fucking Julia Roberts go have a fucking threesome. Fucking, I can't. If you guys saw what this guy said, I'll find the video maybe and play it, but like, it's just sickening. Fucking straight up sickening. So, the bottom line is these people, they blame and blame and blame, and they play the blame game and the blame game, and you know, it's never them. It's never Kamala sucked. This is just, listen to this stupid fucking twat now. Listen to this dumb twat.
If you're a conservative woman, here's how I'm gonna fix your life, okay? So you just got married to your husband. Your husband is blatant, just redneck garbage. You like him though, for some reason, something there is clicking. I'm gonna seduce your husband.
Okay.
I'm going to look him in the eye, and I'm gonna explain to him that nobody has ever made me feel the way he has. And I'm younger than you conservative woman that married him. And I'm gonna start like explaining that I'm just so fun and I like doing fun shit, because you're probably married and you can't do fun shit. And then once I do that, and I implement your fucking marriage arc, he's gonna cause some irrational feelings, which is going to establish itself in your marriage problems.
Oh my
And then you're gonna be
God.
like, why am I doing this shit for a man?
What?
This is where we get
Dude.
Get you, because then you're like, why am I supporting a guy that isn't doing anything for me?
Dude, what the,
There you go.
dude, what is wrong with fucking people, bro? What the fucking, like, you actually put that on TikTok? These people actually put shit like that on. I mean, like, they're just sick. They're sick. I'm gonna fucking seduce your husband, and I'm gonna fuck him and make him fucking. I'm gonna make him fucking, you know. Oh my God, it's so fucking just terrible, man. It really is. Dear God, bro.
I think if a conservative guy wanted to
Check this fucking video out now.
just join the police force.
Trump supporters thought they had this in the bag. But look at these numbers. He's still going down. She's still going up. It's just been a crazy turn of events. We are one day away from this election, and I think a lot of people are going to be upset.
This lady is right about one thing. A lot of people.
Stupid fucking people, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's just, look at these people. Look at this bitch, bro. Look, watch this bitch. You ready? Watch
A lot of
this.
people are going to be upset.
This lady is right about one
Watch
thing.
this.
A lot of people were
Watch this.
deeply upset. And I'm sorry to say, I know Nikki Haley is now trying to come back into the fold.
Oh,
trying to come
what the
back to
fuck,
Trump.
man?
Maybe I'm a bad person.
These people are fucked up, dude. What is wrong with them, bro? Dear God, bro.
And if Donald Trump is the nominee, mark my words, we will see a President Kamala Harris.
Governor, thank you.
It always seemed like she was
Yeah,
slated
Nikki
after
Haley.
what she tried to do. I
Nikki
think
fucking
she was also
Haley. Here
funded
you
by
go.
like Reid Hoffman, this major
Here you
Democrat
go, Nikki
donor.
Haley.
And if Donald Trump is the nominee, mark my words, we will see a President Kamala Harris.
Yeah, mark my
It
word.
always seemed like she was-
I know everything. Because I know everything, and I know all. And I could see it coming because I'm a guru. And I know polls, and I know this, and I know that. And I know everything. I know this, and you know that. And I know this. Sometimes I know that. And I know this, and I know that. But sometimes I know this, but sometimes I know that.
Shut the fuck up, dizzy bitch. That's why you're not getting a job in the fucking White House now. Listen to this dumb fuck. You ready for this? This is the worst. This is the actual worst of them all. Listen to this dummy, duncy, dumb motherfucker that this dumb fuck is. This is the best of them all right here. Listen, this guy thinks he's all cool and shit. The California cool kid. Yeah. Yeah.
Am I going to worry about it? First of all, I'm not going to worry about it, Phil, because he's not going to win.
So you think he's just worn it out? You think
Yes.
people are just going to get fatigued?
Enough. I
Just
feel
category fatigue.
I mean, it's just going to be, we're talking about a few 100,000 people, perhaps. But I think it's going to be a little closer than that. First of all, she's definitely going to win the popular vote, as Democrats almost always do now. I think he will, of course, go batshit insane, as he always does. He won't accept it. His followers, I think, I don't think their heart will really be in it, as it was in 2020. Some of them, there's lots of people who will always be in the bunker with Mrs.
Wow.
Goebbels, taking the poison.
Listen to that.
And giving the poison to the children.
Wow, another Hitler,
because
another
it's better
Hitler
than
mention.
being it,
Listen
as
to the
it
Hitler
was in
mention.
2020.
Listen.
Some of them, there's lots of people who will always be in the bunker with Mrs. Goebbels, taking the poison and giving the poison to the children because
Dude,
it's
what the
better than living in a world without national
Yo, look at him,
socialism.
dude. Yo,
I make
yo,
an analogy.
Yo,
People
Dr.
who will-
Phil is looking at him at that point like, dude, what is wrong with this fucking guy? What is wrong with this fucking guy? He's out of his fucking mind. Listen to this fucking retard of a man. He's fucking talking about Hitler again, these fucking people. Listen to this stupid... Dude, this guy, right, is an LA guy for like since 1980, 79. He's been in LA that long. He's lived in LA that long. He openly admits on air that he doesn't give a fuck what prices are in the stores or at the pump or anywhere else. He don't give a fuck how much they go up, go down. He doesn't care about... He buys an electrical car. He doesn't give a fuck about anything else. And he doesn't care how much prices are of food and this and that because he doesn't go out and buy it. He doesn't go to a store like a normal person. He doesn't go buy clothing. He doesn't do shit like that. He has people that do it for him. People that take his money and go and spend it for him and buy these things and do this stuff. And he doesn't have to do it. So, and he openly admits this. So it's like, dude, you have a show, you talk politics all the time, and you make these fucking statements, and you try to sound like you're like this great, educated, smart dude that everybody should listen to. But in reality, you're a dumb, fake fuck. A dumb, fake fuck like the rest of them. You go and mention Hitler. Another Hitler fucking reference that all these people do. It's like, yo, Joe Biden, if Donald Trump is Hitler like you told everybody a week ago, right? Why are you meeting him at the White House? Why would you meet him? Shouldn't we be calling a state of an emergency? Shouldn't you as the president now declare martial law because Hitler just won our presidency of our country? Like, what are we doing here? Didn't Hitler kill thousands and thousands and thousands of Jews and other people? Like, didn't he kill thousands of other people besides Jews? Like, what are we talking here? Shouldn't we all be worried? Why are you meeting him at the White House if he's Hitler? I don't get it.
Be in the bunker with Mrs. Goebbels, taking the poison and giving the poison to the children.
Look at him.
Because it's better than living in a world without national
Dr.
socialism.
Phil's like, what the
I
fuck?
make an analogy, but I don't say he's a Nazi.
Listen to this idiot.
But
yeah, I don't say he's a
I
Nazi.
think for
I make
most
the analogy, but I don't say he's a Nazi. What a fucking look at this idiot. Look at him. Look at him say it.
Make an analogy, but I don't say he's a Nazi.
I make the analogy, but I don't say he's a Nazi. I make the analogy, and I don't say he's a
I loved you in that movie, Earth Girls or Mars, from whatever the fuck movie that was back in the 80s. It was like one of the only movies this guy was in. This dude was like the doofus of Hollywood. He was never in movies. They never really put him in anything because he wasn't a good actor. He wasn't really that funny. He wasn't that funny of a comic. I don't know how the fuck he's had a show for the last 40 fucking years on HBO. I don't know. You know what? And he's been wrong monumentally. He's been wrong about so many fucking things that have happened, and that, you know, he's been wrong. And it's like, these people get paid to be wrong. They might as well be fucking weathermen. You know what I mean? You might as well be a weatherman. You get paid to be fucking wrong, basically.
I make the analogy, but I don't call him Hitler.
No, just make the analogy, though. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Followers, I think, will I don't think their heart will really be in it.
Nah.
As it was in 2020.
Yeah, heart's
Some of
not going to
them,
be in it.
There's lots of people who will always be in the bunker with Mrs. Goebbels, taking the poison and giving the poison to the children because it's better than
What the fuck is
living
this
in a
guy
world
talking
without
about?
national
Get me the fuck out of here.
Make an analogy, but I don't say he's a Nazi.
I don't say.
But I think for most people, it's just fatigue. Yes, I think it's time.
Don't fall for his.
Yeah, that's a fucking fatigue, all right, man. That's a fatigue. The popular vote, the fucking electoral college, the popular vote, everything. Yeah, that's fucking just massive fatigue, right? Yeah.
Because he loves them
Right.
and wants them to bring
Right.
harm to Trump and his supporters.
You can call her Madam President in 19 days. It's okay. You can call her Madam Vice President. You'll call her Madam President soon. You're just like deliberately being disrespectful.
Poor little Harry Sisson is part of the AstroTurf Democrat content creation universe, basically the twink version of David Pacman, who recently melted down after hemorrhaging subscribers who believed his arrogant and delusional pre-election prediction of a Harris landslide. Poor guys.
We now know where Trump can perform and where he can't perform, what he can and can't do, what his ceiling and floor are as a presidential candidate. And Joe, this is the thing. There's no Republican who's paid attention to his run in 16, his run in 20, and the Republican performance in the midterms around those years that doesn't know what baggage Donald Trump has and what the baggage is, as you just said, that he can't shed. There are voters he'll never get. There are places he'll never be competitive. And there's so many of them now that there's no world in which Donald Trump no imaginable world in which Donald Trump could ever win a popular majority in America, in the American electorate. And the narrow needle that he needs to thread in the Electoral College has gotten narrower and narrower to the point where Trump he is a powerhouse within the Republican Party still. And yet on the national level, running a head-to-head presidential contest, a general election, he's getting close to, not unelectable yet, but the deficits he carries into that race are so huge and so well known and specified that if the Republican Party were a rational body with a single mind, there's no world in which he would be the nominee. But that, of course, is not the way our politics work. And there are still tens of millions of people in the Republican Party who don't see this and would vote for Donald Trump to be the nominee and vote for him to be president again. And that's the conundrum that the party faces.
Trump's political career is done. Quote, Democrat stooge and fake journalist.
These people, man. It is so fucking funny, man. You know, I don't want to like rub it in, and I'm not about that. Like, I'm not about like told you so or ha ha ha. You know, or call him Mr. President, call him Donald Trump, Mr. President, like, you better, you know, like, it's like, oh my God, what the fuck? I already bought him one. Jesus Christ, man. I swear, my sister and my fucking father are two fucking whack jobs. Sorry, folks. Oh, this is another guy that's been pissing me off, Cuomo. The fucking Chris Cuomo from CNN, his days back on CNN. That guy is like riding the dick so hard now, man. Like, he's such a dick rider. And he's like, you know, I mean, he talks shit still at the same time, but he's such a, like, you could just see that he backpedals tremendously, you know? How can you take anybody serious that does that? Stick to your guns, you know what I mean? Where the fuck is that? Oh, no, Tommy, I'm not taking phone calls. No, I'm not taking phone calls. Nope. Not taking phone calls, Booby. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, this Friday is the Trump fight. I mean, the Trump fight. Imagine Trump was fighting. He's fighting Jake Paul this Friday. Trump. He's also fighting Jake Paul. Yo, Trump just announced that announced like a couple of people. Huckabee is going to be ambassador to Israel. He also appointed Rubio to 2 different positions, I think. You know, he put the first woman in the in a spot that no woman has ever like served in before, too. You know, and he's starting to pick all these other people for his administration, and it's starting to fucking look like a really good administration already. And a lot of people said that it was going to look this way, but it really is. Like, the people he's picking are people that are honest and I think decent fucking people. And the second time around, you can tell he's picking this shit quick. And the new border czar, this guy, what this fucking guy said was great. The new border czar, oh my God. You gotta hear what this guy said. The new border czar. Listen to this fucking guy.
Administration is starting to take shape. He's announced who he'll tap to lead border security and is also weighing in on the new Republican-controlled Senate. ABC's Christiane Cordero has the latest.
This morning, former Immigration and Customs Enforcement Director Tom Homan, who carried out one of the most controversial border policies during Donald Trump's first term, is set to return to the White House. The president-elect announced Homan will serve as border czar, tapped to fulfill Trump's campaign promise of the largest mass deportation in American history. Homan recently spoke with 60 Minutes.
I hear a lot of people say, you know, the talk of a mass deportation is racist, it's threatening to the immigrant community. It's not threatening to the immigrant community. It should be threatening to the illegal immigrant community.
As ICE director, Homan led the zero-tolerance policy that separated parents from their children at the border. The ACLU estimates between 500 and 1,000 families have yet to be reunited. When asked if there's a way to carry out mass deportations without separating families, Homan said this.
Of course there is. Families can be deported together.
Trump also weighing in on the new Republican-controlled Senate, saying whoever leads it.
You don't want to be separated from your family? Well, then, hey, you can go with them back to their country. So that woman that was on The View that said, these are your aunts, your uncles, your friends, your neighbors, the guy who does your lawn, the person who brings your, you know, grandmother flowers, the one, you know. Well, hey, if you are an American and they're not legally, and you don't want to see them get deported, then go with them. You don't want to be separated? Go with them then. Go back with them.
Allow recess appointments. That would give Trump temporary power to fill vacancies without Senate approval. The issue came up in 2014 when the Supreme Court ruled against President Obama's use of recess appointments. At the time, Leader Mitch McConnell called the move a power grab.
The president defied the Senate's determination that it was meeting regularly. And the Supreme Court.
Back when this guy wasn't standing there for a fucking hour, brain dead, looking into the camera. You know, that's when he could talk back then.
Trump says 2 members of his first administration won't be coming back. Former ambassador to the UN, Nikki Haley, and former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. Both have been.
Pompeo and Haley are hated by the Trumpster. He fucking hates them. And he should. No, not that I know. Mike Pompeo. Pompeo. What do you gotta tell me so important, bro? I'm not digging it home, huh? Mike Pompeo. Pompeo. Yeah. All right, let me finish. I'll call you after I do this. Leave me alone. Earth Girls Are Easy. Holy shit, you're right. Yeah, I loved him in Earth Girls Were Easy. He's such a great actor. Fucking jerk off that guy, bro. Fuck that guy. But No, he has a great one I bought him. He just does not know how to use it. God almighty help me! So annoying. Life is so annoying, right? And they wonder why I smoke cigarettes. You know what I mean?
Even over the smell of fucking bleach. I smelt my sour cock.
My sour cock.
It's fucking gross.
Even over the bleach, I smell my fucking sour cock hitting the streets. I got the sour cock all up in the meat. You're bucking back down like you know you can't compete. But I'm about to tell you something rap on the street. Motherfucker know me, bitch, stop a capiche. Diesel piano to keep the motherfucker, get the Caprano. Looking like a motherfucking soprano. Get the bano, the motherfucking piano. I play motherfucker like a banjo. Get the mission while you wishing and you're hoping you can spray me like a motherfucking AK. But I'm the baby, now wake up fucking Harry and get your ass out there and vote for me, baby.
Get up, Harry. Harry, get your fat ass out of the couch. You're gonna vote for Trump today, Harry. Get up, Harry. Come on, let's go.
Get up, Harry, come on, let's fucking go. Let's go, Harry.
Get up, Harry. Come on, let's go.
Get up, Harry, come on, let's go.
Get up, Harry. Come on, let's go.
Sour cock.
All right, so here's the next question. Do you think
sour cock,
even over the smell of fucking bleach, even smelled my sour cock, smelled my sour cock, even sour smelled my sour cock, even over the smell of fucking, he smelled my sour cock.
Queen Kamala, you're a flip-flop, it's loaded.
Oh yeah, Friday night.
Friday night, Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. And then Saturday is episode 300 of Insomniac. So it's a pretty big fucking weekend, you know what I mean? Pretty big weekend. A lot of shit. I'm looking forward to that fight, yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what the fuck happens because Tyson, I was watching him train yesterday, and this video is from last week or maybe like 4 days before. And Tyson looked good, right? But he's definitely old. And you could see it a little. He's a little stiff. He definitely doesn't move like he used to. But I still think that he could beat Jake Paul because the level of like athlete that he was, Tyson, I think even like a 70-year-old Mike Tyson could probably whoop fucking Jake Paul. So he didn't look great, Tyson, to me, compared to what he normally looks like. For his age, yeah, he looked great for his age. But like, you know, for like Mike Tyson wise, no, it was like, I don't know, it was like, it wasn't anything to write home about, man. You know, like I saw him punching and shit, and yeah, he did have explosive punch power and blah, 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 and all that shit, but like, it just, you know, it just really wasn't anything like, I don't know. I felt like, I honestly felt like he didn't look great in this particular video. He looked very stiff, you know, and then it showed a couple of things. He was taking these ropes and running with the rope thing, So he looked a little stiff doing that, like on his ankles. And he is older, right? So that's understandable. And then he was doing another thing where he was boxing in the ring and he was hitting the glove that the guy holds up, and they hit it, and he kind of looked like slower than he normally looks. Because I remember Tyson, even like a year ago when Tyson was like showing you what he could still do, I remember seeing him just do like a combo where he like ducked in and went and it was so fucking fast, and I'm like, damn. And it looked a lot slower in this video, and you would think you're training, so you would be like, oh, he would look even faster in my book, but no, he didn't. You know what I mean? It was like, and listen, I've been watching Mike Tyson my entire life. Like, I remember being in Atlantic City with my father because he used to take charter buses there and drive people there all the time. We'd have to hang out and wait for them 8 hours later to come out of their fucking gambling casinos, and he'd drive them home. But when we would hang out there and we'd have time to kill, we'd go walk around on the boardwalk, get a hot dog, do all that shit. No, I'm just kidding. But we would get a hot dog and shit and walk around. And I remember this one particular time, me and my father were getting a hot dog and we were standing on the boardwalk, and all of a sudden, like about these big dudes were running through the boardwalk area, and people like parting the way. In the middle of the boardwalk, they were parting the way. And I remember like security looking guys were like backing everybody out of the middle of the boardwalk. And as they're doing that, I look and I see like about 3 or 4 guys with like hoodies over their head running with this one guy in the middle of them. And the guy in the middle of all these guys running was Mike Tyson. And he had his hood up and it said Team Tyson on the back of their hooded sweatshirts. And I was like, holy fuck. And he was like 10 feet away from us. And my father was like, oh, there's the baddest man on earth. And I was like, holy fucking shit. That was Mike Tyson that just ran by me. Like working out, because he was fighting there the next day. He was fighting like Saturday night against Holyfield in Atlantic City. And he was, I guess, he's there. He's running through the boardwalk. I'm like, the fucking guy's champion. He's running right through the boardwalk, right? It was crazy. And I was like maybe 8 years old, 9 years old. And Tyson was big right around WrestleMania 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I always both worlds always collided for me in the area that I lived in. It was like Mike Tyson was the man. He's from Brooklyn. So you heard about him all the time here in New York. And he was born in Brooklyn, and so was I. My whole family was born in Brooklyn. So I was always loved Tyson. And right around that whole time, all of that shit was happening in the WWF at the time, WWE. And, you had Andre the Giant, Mike Tyson. You had and this is before Tyson even joined the WWE. It wasn't until later on when I was a fucking teenager, older teenager. But at this point, it was you were either watching a Mike Tyson fight, watching Mike knock somebody the fuck out 30 seconds in, or you were watching WrestleMania or a Saturday night main event, or that was that era, And you got to throw Jordan in there. But that was a little later on. But who's this now? Yeah, that's not the same Jamie Foxx. No, it's a different guy. They replaced him years ago. Okay, when they replaced him when he got sick, all right, and died. It's not the real guy. That's not the real Ice-T either. Don't believe it. All right, so guys.
Holla for that dollar.
Oh, that's perfect.
Felt really good voting for the first time. Felt proud knowing us Latinos helped Trump get the W.
Yeah. Dude, listen, I'm proud, man. I'm proud of Latinos. I'm proud of black. I'm proud of white. I'm proud of all the colors that fucking went and voted Trump in, because you know what? He wouldn't have got in unless black and Latino and Puerto Rican and Mexican voted for him. And they did. They fucking voted for him, man. And I'm fucking proud of them for saying, hey, I see through the bullshit. I'm not going to be fucking, you know, lied to and manipulated, because they've been doing that too long to the black race, man. They've been fucking manipulating and lying to black people for so long. And black people, man, in droves, fucking really are waking up. And I'm proud of them, man. I'm proud of my black brothers and sisters, man, that voted. Like, if you're a black woman and you voted for Trump, man, you should be patting yourself on the back. Seriously. Because it's hard for you to vote that way. And if you did, then you're a brave fucking woman, young lady, whatever you want to call you. You got to be 18 to vote, so I call you a woman. You're a brave, young fucking woman who deserves good things in their life, that had enough balls to fucking say, hey, I'm not believing this bullshit you guys are putting my way. And you know what? Psh, I'm voting for Trump. And they did it. Man, that's fucking kudos. And my black friends, man, they all voted for fucking... They all voted Trump. They were all bragging about it, man. They were loving it. They were loving it. There was only maybe like 4 or 5 black guys that we all know that are not, they don't like Trump at all. They think he's a racist. And every time you ask them, why is he racist, they can't really answer you. His father was a racist, and so was he. His father was a racist? Really? I'm like, but give me like a reason to treat black people with disrespect. I'm like, okay, where, when, what did you see? Show me the video. Show me the video. Tell me when. Give me a reference. Nothing. But anyway, thank you for that, Dono. I really appreciate it. And let me tell you something right now, guys. I'm about to show you guys what I got from the old marijuana place. That's right. I went to the marijuana spot and I got some new shit. And I'm about to show you guys the good shit. Lollipop. We got that good shit. Lollipop. All right. I bet your Rose would love this one, Dave. Because I know you appreciate the marijuanas and shit. And honestly, the guy you hate too, fucking Mello, he appreciates when I show the marijuana that I got for the week, for the month, really. I only do it once a month. So, all right. So, I try to be a responsible person. I don't really try to... I try to not spend money on this shit. All right, so guys, I had to do it. It is the highest rated marijuana, I guess, because it's got that shit in it. It's got this wax. It's got wax in it, like the earwax marijuana that you smoke. Like, it's got that in it, and it's covered with keef. And they call it the old moon rock. I call them, you get moon rock. Trust me, you smoke this, you get moon fucking rocked. You feel high like you smoked for the first time. It's fucking crazy. Like, you literally feel like you smoked for the first time. And this is like a high THC level on it. So I got this right here. Here it is, the old moon rocks. I had to get them again this time. And this one, the flavor, look at this shit. I mean, you really, I'll open up the bag, but it's very sticky, right? And it smells unfucking believably like, you know how the earwax, like if you ever smoked a wax before, how that has that like significant smell to it? It has that smell to it, but it also has like this other kind of smell because of the keef on it, you know? And it's like high-end keef, they say. Like, they make sure that you know, like, no, this is not like just some keef of like some shitty bud. This is like high-end keef they put on it too. But anyway, I'll try to hold it open and maybe you could see it better. It's very sticky. It barely moves, but it's amazing shit. It really is. It's hard to smoke too, because it burns like it's like a punk. You light it and it keeps burning. So you either got to put it out or smoke the whole fucking thing, which you don't want to smoke the whole thing because it's really good. But yeah, that's the first thing I bought right there, and this was like I think 3.5 grams. The second thing I got, right? I try to get a vape at least once a month if I can. If I can't, I'll just go with the bud. If I don't have enough money, I'll just get like weed, you know, regular bud. I'd rather smoke that than eat edibles or smoke vapes. Or I don't like really smoking vape. But once in a while, I like to get vape. And this vape is actually really good. The THC level on this is 93.89% THC, which is very fucking high THC level. And it's a hybrid, and it's called Diesel. It's fucking New York City Diesel, which is, and it tastes amazing. And the thing is, it didn't come in a thing where you had to like screw it into your own receiver. It's got its own that you just throw away. Look at this shit. This thing is actually really cool. Look at this shit. Really good. I got it right here. It's really fucking good. Wait, let me see if they have any more information on this. I want to tell you the exact name on it. I don't know why it's not on there. Hold on. At the weed dispensary, we get the weed down. It's New York City Diesel. That's what it's called. New York City Diesel, 1 gram for $45. 1 gram for $45. New York City Diesel. And I'll take a hit right now for you guys. Shout out to the chat of that right there. New York City Diesel. Pretty fucking good. And like I said, it came in its own thing. And you know what? I don't really need to buy a disposable pen. I could take the thing and screw it in like this. Like this is what I normally have, is this right here. You screw it in, and it's filled with weed. And this one was actually really, really good stuff in this thing. This thing was fucking amazing. This stuff was amazingly good.
Holla for that dollar.
The Ole Keef Rebaba.
Rebaba. Now, so here it is, Rebaba. Here it is right here. Here's the pen. Check it out. It's pretty cool. It's its own pen. You can charge it and shit. But once it runs out, you got to throw it away, obviously. But yeah, there's the liquid. As you can see, the liquidator is in there. And this is the New York City Diesel. And it does hit pretty fucking good. I got to say, this little bitch. It packs a little bit of a punch, this little cunt. I wouldn't think so, but when I tried it, I was like, oh, damn. Ah, you see, ma? You see here, ma? Oh, you see, ma? Oh. New York City Diesel. Pretty fuck. Pretty fuck means good. Pretty fuck. Pretty fuck. See, now Filthy would know exactly what I meant by that. Like, if I just hit it and I looked at him and I went, pretty fuck, he'd be like, that means it's good. Pretty fuck. Oh, shit. Fuck off. Oh, fuck. Oh, that does pack a punch, bro. And then, I got, you know, I got to get bud, so I got the bud. And I normally get the same kind. The last 5 times I bought an ounce, I bought the same company. And the reason is their weed is just cheaper at this place that I go to. It seems like these people, I guess, right? Their shit is cheaper at this place. So I get an ounce of this stuff, which has a higher THC level than some other stuff that they call high end. And I get this cheaper. Now, don't get me wrong. If I had the money and I had a big PayPal account or I was making money like that, I would go and get the high end shit. And this stuff is unbelievable. It makes the moon rocks look even, you know what I mean? But I can't afford that shit. So I go and I buy the cheapest, not the cheapest that I could find, because the cheapest that you can find would be dirt. And I'm not buying that. So I buy the cheapest available ounce. And the stuff looks pretty decent, I gotta say. I always do end up with something pretty decent. Look, check this out. It's not bad marijuana. I mean, I've seen a lot worse. I like the more buddier stuff. This stuff, it breaks apart easy. But it's a nice high-end stuff. It's not like it's dirt weed. It's really good stuff, to be honest. So, yeah, there's some purple in there. There's some, you know. But, yeah, it looks pretty good, and, you know, it does the job. But, you know, between the moon rocks and that pen, Jesus Cristo Maran, Jesu Cristo, Marana mia, tutte cose di gara, le vaffanculo di mamma. Stata zitta, sta vita. Stata zitta, fanculo e essere sarda. Sfacim, tutte cose che le vaffanculo di mamma. A come si chiami, a fanculo di essere sorda, a fanculo. Stata zitta, a spacci di mandra, a fanculo di essere sorda, a fanculo di mamma di campere sandra. That wasn't, but the other stuff was real. Uvese desorda. A fangule vese desorda, vi giriga fangule de mamma.
My hair is just like, it has a mind of its own, like it gets so defruffed. And yeah, I'm gonna hear that 1,000 times on someone's show, on Ken's show. Its own, like it gets so defruffed. So defruffed.
This guy with his fucking makeup words, bro, I swear to God. That's why when you're traveling around and you're out and about and you're doing your thing, your daily routine, don't forget to go to 7-Eleven. All right? Since 1966, we've been sucking dicks out back. Since 1964, sorry. We've been having guys sucking cocks behind our stores since 1964. Come down to your local 7-Eleven and suck a cock or two right in the back alley. That's right, folks. Come down to your local 7-Eleven and suck several cocks if you'd like. Bring the kids down. Bring the wife. Bring the family. It's fun for everyone. 1964, still up and running. Get you a nice hot coffee at your local 7-Eleven. We're in the tri-state area. We do not represent dicks.
What? I didn't have pussy tonight.
Oh. Clip it!
Glipster. Rah, 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 Donald Trump. Donald Rump. Donald fucking Trump. Come and get your rump. My man Trump. Boy, thank you, bitch. Sucking Donald's dick. Now eat his dick. Sucking Donald's dick. Why you do it? Fuck you do it. He beat you to it. Donald knew it. Donald do it. Donald Trump. Rumpa rump. Rumpa rump. And the Donald butt. Yeah. Would you fuck Donald Trump in his butt?
Great weed.
Great weed. This could be the sound drop of a century.
Great weed.
Tell me what you really like. Maybe I can take my time. We don't ever have to fight. Just take it step by step. I can see it in your
Oh, no moon rock, bro. If I smoke moon rock right now, I won't be able to continue to stream. Trust me, that shit fucks me up, dude. Fucks me up, bro. It's got like fucking resin. It's got resin and stuff in it. It's got resin. It's got several resins in it. It's got resin. It's got resin. No, actually, it's got that whatchamacallit stuff in it. Look, I don't. Let me see if it explains. What's in the marijuana moon rocks?
According to pmc.ncbi.nlm.nih.gov. For example, one emerging variety of preparation called moon rocks consists of a potent strain of cannabis dipped in hash oil and sprinkled with keef crystals.
There you go. That's what it is. Keef crystals, hash oil. It's pretty fucking good.
Holla for that dollar.
The good!
Hey Ken, Trump is going after cartel, restructuring our education system, and the
Yes.
stock market is booming.
Yes,
Good
that's what I'm
times are
talking.
coming, but he won't
Dude.
erase our $36 trillion debt.
Dude.
Also, do you see the US going to the gold standard?
Yes. Yes, a lot of good things are happening, man. We might be on the cusp of a golden era, a golden age. Because you are right, the stock market is booming, bro. And the fucking what's that shit? The whatchamacallit, what you said. I'm invested in it too, man. I don't have much. I got a small amount invested in that shit. The that fucking money. The what's it called? Not the stock. I'm not in the stock market. I don't fuck with the stock market. I never have. I don't even know how to do that. But that fucking cyber money shit. I have a couple of hundred, well, like $1,000 in it. And the whole time I've had it for like the last 5 years, I've had a couple of hundred of it, like $1,000 worth of 3 different kinds. It's all been down since I bought it. It's been down. And just recently, for the first time, I'm almost at even for the first time in like 4 or 5 years. So I'm just about even right now on my investment. And it's like I almost want to pull it out just to fucking get my money back, because for the longest time I was 200, 300, 400 down, 500 down in my investment. Like, and it's not much. I know it's beans. It's nothing. But I was hoping for the market to just fucking blow up, because if it did, that would be worth a lot of money. That stock, you know? It's Bitcoin, something else, and like there's a bunch of different ones that I invested in that a couple of my friends told me to invest in. And my father actually was doing that shit maybe like 7, 8 years ago. And Filthy set my father up with like this thing on his phone that he could monitor shit and buy and sell. And he learned how to do it and was doing that for a while. And he made like $28,000, my father, one year. Him and Filthy made good amount of cash on Bitcoin or one of those coins. And then they sold right away. And they bragged about it. And I was like, you fucks. And they were like, well, we told you. And I was like, well, I didn't have money to do it, so I just never did it. Crypto. Yeah, crypto shit. So, crypto's been good, man. Listen, a lot of things are on the... it looks like it's going to be good. He's picking really good people, and it's obviously sending a good message out to the world, because the stock market and things like that would not be up unless people are responding to this. And some people really like the fact that Donald Trump is president. And I'll tell you this, if you fear other countries fucking with us, right, and you don't want people fucking with us, and you think like we're an easy mark at this point, well, don't worry anymore, because we're not an easy mark anymore, because these motherfuckers are shaking in their boots, because they don't want Trump president. They're afraid of him. They know that he's like, he'll do what he says. Like, he'll honestly go that route if he has to. They know that, you know, and he's like he said, he's not a guy who starts wars. He's a guy who ends wars. He wants to end wars. He doesn't want to start wars. He wants to end them. And he's going to do everything he can to end wars. But listen, these people are gearing up to do everything they can to throw fucking wrenches right in there. Okay? They're going to try to fucking do everything they can to bring that car off the road. Spikes, everything. They're going to... helicopters are coming out. Cop cars. They're going at him. Full steam ahead. 5-star attack. Okay? Army, Navy. They're all coming at you. Helicopters, drones. They're going at him, bro. They're already plotting. They're like, yo, we got 3 months to come up with a game plan to destroy this guy. And they're gonna try it. Like I said, I've been saying this for fucking how long now? He's gonna win, and if he wins, then he's gonna have to get past that obstacle too. He got past the first obstacle, which was actually winning this without them fucking cheating. And you know what he did? He did it to where it was too big to rig. He got it to where it was just too big to rig, and they couldn't do it. They couldn't sit there and do it after that. They were like, fuck, if we do it now, we're gonna fucking look so bad. We'll get caught. We will get caught. We can't do it. So they didn't do it. They had to let him become president. So they let him do it, right? And now they're like, okay, so now we have 3 months till he's president. Let's come up with our game plan. And now they're plotting and scheming. And honestly, I thought that, isn't this in like the Constitution or some shit in our country, which says like if outside, like even sometimes people, even inside your own country, is a threat within, right? The threat within, like he calls it, Trump, the threat within. Well, like if the threat within all comes together and it's a conspiracy, like isn't like, you know, a group of people a conspiracy and they're conspiring like against the soon-to-be president that the people of America voted in? That's a fucking issue right there. That's something that like you would say hey, we got to look into this. Like, we really need to look into this, because if that's the fact that these people are going to go that far to do this, who's to say they won't do it again to the next person, or the person after that, or the person after that? We got to put a stop to this shit. And they better do that. They better do that, because if these people are plotting and scheming behind the scenes and people know about it, they need to fucking do something about it. But that might come down at a later date. That might be a later date type of thing. Like, just, hey, you know what? You got 3 months, and then Trump will be there. He'll get sworn in, and these idiots either have to go to the inauguration with Trump right there again. And I love the fact that they got to sit there and go to this thing. I love it. I love it. I love that Mike Pence is somewhere in the U.S. right now going, I can't fucking believe this guy won. Yeah, Mike Pence. Yeah, he won without you. He traded in the P for a V, and he got Vance instead of Pence, and they fucking just plugged him right in, bro. And you nobody even thinks of you anymore, bro. You're an afterthought. You're an afterthought, Pence. You're a fucking literal afterthought. Nobody even thinks of you. Nobody cares. You're an afterthought. And now we get the new version, the 2.0 Trump and Vance, and they're going to be sworn in 3 months, and then they better fucking do the right thing, man. Better do the right thing. And you know damn well, depending upon what type of job these guys do, say they do a really good job in 4 years. For the next 4 years, they do a really good job. No wars. They get down the cost of things, and they really set us up good, right? Well, you could get Vance, Vice President Vance, for another 8 years. So, like, you could have a Trump guy in there for another fucking 8 years. We're talking with 4 more by him. You're talking 12 years of, like, a Trump type of regime. You know what I mean? Because Vance can run twice after this, you know? So if they do a good job, there's no reason why Vance won't run in 4 years. And hopefully by then he'll be cemented enough, 4 years older, 4 years behind the helm of vice president. And hopefully they do good things that people will want to vote for this guy in 4 years. Because this is it for Trump, man. He never has to run again. He doesn't have to prove anything ever again. He's done proving things. The only thing he has to prove is that he can fix everything these assholes broke. That's the only thing he needs to prove, that he can fix everything these assholes broke. That's it. He doesn't need to prove anything politics-wise. He never has to run again. He never has to do a fucking thing again as far as politics, and all that shit, fundraisers and all that. The shit's done. It's over, man. It's over. Just like every president that serves 2 terms, you can never run again. That's it. It's over, man. You can never run again. But knowing Trump, he'll probably be a senator or some shit, bro, after this. You know what I mean? Like, he'll probably be like, I got nothing to do, and I thought it'd be fun to run for senator in Florida, and I won. And then, I mean, listen, I wouldn't put it past this guy. Honestly, after 4 years from now, he's not going to fade away. You think he's going to be president for 4 years and then he's just going to walk away and you're never going to hear from him again? No. He'll either be on TV with some fucking huge show or like documentary or fucking like, reality thing, or he'll be a senator or some kind of fucking, who knows? But I know he won't just fucking, drift off into oblivion. I know that for a fact. There's no way Trump just disappears. No fucking way. So, but listen, the 4 years that are coming up, man, this caravan was coming to the border. They fucking stopped and turned around real quick, huh? They fucking knew better, that's why. They literally fucking knew better, this caravan. They were like, oh shit, we can't, no. Trump just got elected, turn around. Fuck that shit. Turn the fuck around, turn the car around. Trump got elected, we're not going. Turn the fucking car around. No. What do you mean? Trump got elected, turn the fucking car around, we're not going. So, so they broke up their little their little fucking thing they had coming towards the U.S. And they were coming fast, bro, like hundreds of them. Like, yeah, we're coming, bro, here we come. We're coming to America. We're coming to America. And then all of a sudden it was, we're leaving from America. Because they saw Trump fucking coming and they were like, oh, fuck this, bro. We got to get the fuck out of here, bro. Trump's fucking coming. They're like, turn this bitch around, bro. Well, I was thinking about coming back on later. I'm going to eat dinner later with Shannon, and then I'll probably come back on tonight. I have off tomorrow, the next day. I got to go back Friday, and then Friday night, we're going to be covering the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul fight, baby. A Mike Tyson fight. Holy shit. Can't believe it's finally going to happen, this fight. Eight hours. Yo, dude, like, if you look at my videos, at least every fucking stream I've been doing has been like 5, 6, 7 hours, 8 hours. Which I think is a little above average, but yeah, I'm ready to do that for Saturday. I'll tell you that for episode 300. I was thinking about, doing a long show. A lot of shit I want to say and do. Like, there's a lot of stuff I want to cover and shit. It's probably going to be a long one anyway, even if it sucks. Yeah. But yeah, all these people turned around. It was fucking funny. I didn't, and they say it was because Trump got elected, but who knows? I mean, you never know. Yo, so FEMA, right? And there was people who were laughing about it, saying, no, that would never happen. So FEMA, right, I'm sure a lot of you guys already know, they got accused of not helping out Trump supporters, right? And then it turns out that it is true. That it fucking is true. They were specifically going past and not helping Trump supporters, man. Can you fucking believe that? Handing out water, rescuing people from their houses that that can't walk and can't move and blah blah blah, rescuing people that are hooked up to machines and this and that in their homes, right? If you had a Trump flag or a bumper sticker or a window thing or anything like that, you got skipped. For that dollar. You got skipped.
It's too bad SC Steve will be deported soon.
Skip.
You're done, brother.
If you had a Trump flag and you needed water or you needed that or you needed to be rescued, guess what? You getting skipped. You getting skipped. You getting skipped. Skip. Yo, look at these people. They're dying over there. They're floating on the front of they're on the roof of their house floating. Look at them. You see them? They're in the helicopter. Yeah, we see them floating underneath us. Let's get these people. Wait. They're Trump supporters. Skip them. What do you mean skip them? Skip them. Why should we skip them? They're dying. Skip them. No, we shouldn't skip. Skip. You're getting skipped. Please help us. Save us. You're getting skipped. Skip. We're going to skip you. Skip. You're getting skipped. Please help us. We need water. We haven't drank anything and we're floating around on the top of our house. Help us. Skip. You're getting skipped. Why are you skipping over us? Why are you helping the neighbors? Because they voted for Kamala Harris. Y'all didn't vote for Kamala, so you getting skipped. That's fucked up, man. Skipping people, bro. Skip. Listen, we need water, and my uncle is dying upstairs in the room, and the house is flooded. We need to be saved, and we need to go to the hospital. Who did you vote for? What? Who did you vote for? Why does that matter? Well, just who do you like? Who are you gonna vote for? We're voting Trump. Are you getting skipped? You getting skipped now? God. This woman's on CNN and she's like, there is no way that they were doing that to Trump supporters, like just not helping them, you know, during this hurricane. There's no proof of that happening. There, you know, and meanwhile they're saying it everywhere. Like, yo, they're holding back funds on these people. I heard that all over the place when that hurricane hit. I heard that all over the place. Yo, they're holding back funds. They're not helping these fucking people that need help, FEMA. What? They're not. You heard that everywhere. So many news places on YouTube and shit reported it. Nowhere on the regular media. And it turns out to be all true. After all these people sat there and said, no, that's not true. That's bullshit. That's made up. That's fake news. That's fake. They said it was fake news. This woman on CNN said it was fake fucking news. Well, guess what? The director is recorded, was recorded saying, don't help people with Trump fucking banners and shit. Don't help them. Help them last, if you're going to help them at all. Isn't that fucked up? That's so fucked up, man. That is so fucked up. If that was one of my loved ones in that house that needed help and they needed water or they needed something and you're skipping over us because we have a Trump flag in our front yard, how fucking dare you? How dare you bring your fucking, like, personal views into a fucking job that important where you're saving lives and you can bring your personal views into that? That's fucking stupid. That needs to fucking change. If somebody's bringing their political views into a job where you're rescuing lives and you're fucking debating whether you should rescue a person because of their political views, you're a scumbag. You fucking scumbag. You should be fucking put down. Cocksucker. Pieces of fucking shit.
Say my name. Yo, when my car dipped out in traffic, say my name. Say my name. Yeah. Got to have it. I got to have it. I got to have it. Kamala, 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 Kamala. Kamala, Kamala, cabbage, the cabbage, oh my god, the cabbage, the average, the marriage, Kamala, 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 Kamula, Kamila, Kamala. I got to have it. Come on, Kamala. I got to have it. Whether your name is Kamala, 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 Kamina, Kamana, Kamola, I don't give a fuck if you long as you fuck my molar. With your tongue in my molar. Yeah, Kamala suck a big dick when she mean bitch. Now she got fucking known. She sucked a mean dick way back in the day. And now she running for president today. Kamala, 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 Kamola, Kamina, Kamana. I don't give a fuck what kind of Kamala it is, as long as it sucks the square biz. Comedy, comedy, Kamala, comedy, Kamala, Hamina, 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 Hamina.
Shannon, what are we doing for dinner? Let me call Shannon real quick. Fuck are we doing for dinner? I'm starving, man. Fucking starving like Marvin, bro. Like Marvin fucking Gaye. Like Marvin's fucking gay.
Fucking gay, dude. Like Marvin fucking gay, dude.
Why do they make cell phones? You can't answer a fucking cell phone. Why? Why do they make them where you could walk around with them if you're not going to answer it? Why? You might as well just stick the fucking thing to the wall with a wire. That's great. Thanks for answering. That's perfect. You fucking asleep or something? You fucking twat!
Christ.
What? What do I want for dinner, guys? Shannon made steak last night. It wasn't that good. No, it was good. Hey, he said when he was president-elect, he could end the war. He said, I can end the war. If I'm president-elect, I could end the war. So now you're president-elect, end the war. End the war. You're president-elect, end the fucking war, bro. You're president-elect, end the fucking war. Seriously, end the war. You said if I was president-elect, I could end the war. So here you go. You're president-elect, end the war. 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 Tommy and C, how are you, bubby? Abel Salas, what's up, brother? Clam Bake, The Goon, Terry Spunk, my boy Garza, Big Mark, Ryan the Hill, Fast Love in this moflo. Hey, yo, Chico, Crazy Blades, what's going on, brother? What's going down? How are you, sir? Hope you're doing good. Old school gamer, the OG. What's going on, all you guys in the chat? Will Tactics, the other OG. DC, what's going down, brother? How are you? What's up, Shaft? Minnesota Vikings fan. Bo Knows in the chat. Bo Knows, baby. Casey is raw. Katie is the war. And Aaron, what's up, brother? Shout out to you. And my boy Jacob. Shout out to all you guys. You know what? Maybe pizza? I don't know. I hope she's not making dinner tonight. I want to order my own thing. You know what I mean? I want to be a fat fuck. For good old times, I want to be a fat fuck for a good old time. You know? Just kidding. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. All right, I'm going to hit this good shit. I got to hit this good. I hit the pen, and now I'm going to hit the good, like that good. I'm going to pack it up and everything. So you guys could see that stuff. It's really crazy how it's like really hard to smoke it, believe it or not. So we're going to get out the Frankenbong, ladies and gentlemen. You guys know who Frankenbong is, right? That's my new friend, the new piece I got. Makes him look like Frankenstein. So I call him Frankenbong. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Mr. Frankenbong. I am Frankenbong. Frankenbong. So Frankenbong is here, and we're going to put a little of that good inside Frankenbong. Frankenbong. All right, so we're going to take a little moon rock, and we're going to put it... We're going to put some moon rock in there. Let's get the right size moon rock. All right, yeah, I got the right size moon rock right here. I'm going to put this whole moon rock in. Look at this, right? See this shit floating through midair? Look, you can just see it floating. Just floating through outer space. So this is the one that's going in there. Moon rock right into Frankenbong. Oh, that might be too big. Hold on. That's too big. Frankenbong ain't that big, dude. I gotta take a little piece off. So here we go. Moon rock's a little bit smaller, but you know, because you gotta get it in where you gotta get it in where you can get it in. You know, this shit smushes down like it's like a fucking clay. It's the weirdest fucking thing. And my fucking fingers, look, it's like totally sticky. It's like a paste almost, man, with the geef on it. You know what I mean? We got the geef on it. So this is gonna. I don't know how this is gonna hit. This ain't gonna hit too good because. I gotta like poke a hole in it, like a Pocahontas in it, because if I don't, it's not gonna smoke right because of the way that it is. Well, especially sitting in this bowl. This bowl is like up. All right, I think that's good. Here we go. Henite. Here we go, guys. Here we go. I'm gonna Henite this right now. I'm gonna Henite. We're gonna hit the moon rock right now. You ready? Here we go. Moon rock. This shit is really good. It really is, man. I highly recommend Moon Rock. Holy shit. Oh, I highly recommend it. Oh, wide open. I'm hungry. I think I'm going to get some dinner and I'm going to come back on with a special guest. Can I confirm him right now or no? Henite. Yo, what's up, 13? King Style. What's going on, mate? King Style. Let me tell you something about the man King Style. He's got one of the coolest names you ever heard of. 13 King Style. In the house tonight. 13 King Style. I love that name. It's unique. You know? Yeah, I want to get some dinner, and then I could wait. Let me see if I can confirm this. If he's coming on or not. Well, if you're coming on, I'll. If you're coming on soon, I'll stay on. But if you're coming on later and you want to come on with me, I'll come back on after I eat dinner, dickhead. Do you want to do that? Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll come back on, dude. But if you tell me you're going to come on, I'll do it. If you're not coming on, I'm staying on right now. All right. Bet. All right. All right, I'll see you later. All right, good. We're good to go. I'm going to be back on later with a special guest, guys, who was going to come on episode 300, but he might just come on tonight with me instead, and then come on 300 too. But yeah, I think I'm going to get off and get something to eat. And I'll be back on if you guys are around. If anybody wants to jump on with me later, anybody in the chat, anybody wants to simulcast, and we can cross the streams and shit if you want. I mean,
Cross the streams. Cross the streams.
you're gonna cross the streams like the Ghostbusters. Or if anybody just wants to join and hang out, you're more than invited. I'll be back on around like 9 o'clock. And we're going to be pulling an all-nighter tonight. So get ready for that. 9 o'clock tonight. See you guys overnight, Tuesday and Wednesday. Be there, be square. I'll see you tonight. Me love.